So welcome, and first of all, Anna and Alex, well done. You've made it. You've done it. Hannah asked me to do a brief speech. My first reaction with that is good luck to that. And I've only got 5 minutes.
Maximum.
Well, we'll see how we get on when it comes to that speech. Just in case I didn't know. So I'm going to open this and see how it's gone, how the editing's gone. It looks pretty good to me. To help me with this moment, this 5 minutes, you're having a laugh. I've got some photographs, don't worry. There's only one old one.
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't. I'm going to be very kind and thoughtful. There's a lovely photograph of Hannah, right? And so, to Alex, don't worry. I won't steal your thunder. I know there's a lot of thunder clouds forming. I have to say to you, Alex, before I have a few words about it, there is, of course, one other great love in Hannah's life that I need to mention to you. Of course, that is, well, I'll just come out and say it, Missy.
I was going to say that. I was waiting.
And so, I don't think she's here, is she? You didn't say she was I see her. Well, as she couldn't be here, I thought I'd bring somebody to sort of represent her. And for this moment, some of you both are open, I need you to cast your minds back to 108 years ago. And I can see one or two of you thinking, yeah, I think I can remember that. Yeah. My grandmother, your great-grandmother, got married 1980. And she was given this gift by a friend of hers on her wedding day. And I thought it was time to offload another one of those family heirlooms, and this seemed to be the day to do it. So there's a little thing there for you to quickly open. It's easy to open. Don't drop it, 108 years old. It spent most of its life in a china cabinet. But I thought this was the moment to give it to you. Oh, sorry, the shredded paper's one of those other drafts. Don't drop it. We had luck on it, and she was given that. Oh, yeah, 106 years ago. I think we should all raise our glasses and a toast to Hannah and Alex.
Each and every one of you has a special place in our hearts, and so thank you most importantly for being here with us today to celebrate. There's a few other people I'd like to thank, so allow me to start with my mother-in-law, Steph. Thank you especially for introducing me to the outdoor world of walking, hiking, rock scrambling, trawling through rivers, you name it, and also the fine art of height gaming. Also wanted to say thank you to you for still allowing me to marry your daughter, even though I took her to Centre Parks. So I hope I can deliver upon my promise of looking after your favourite daughter? I'm assuming she is still your favourite.
Alex, I'm bold.
Brilliant. Now over to my two folks. People who have taught me many, many lessons in life, such as how to shave, minor passive aggression whilst driving at other drivers on the road, and basically everything else that it took for me to be here in front of everyone today. Dad, let's start with you. What else is there to say other than you are the ultimate Perudo and Uno player? And I cannot begin to count the number of times Hannah has said she needs to attend a training camp, something just so that she can have that edge, such as her desire to win. You've been incredibly supportive over our move and my transition to living in the north. And now that you've done a few trips up, I'm looking forward to many, many more, even some while the sun is out. And there we have it. Mum, thank you for being the pillar of honesty and support that I needed when I was growing up. You always pushed me to become a better version of myself, but I would say it's hard to improve upon perfection. But you know how it is. Since you've moved up here, I think you have sustained every shop owner in Barnard's Castle.
Yeah.
Between you and Dominic Cummings, it's now become a thriving community. To the most important person in this room today. I think that's you, darling. How beautiful you look today, and not just today, but every day. It's hard to believe that Hannah has given up her dream of marrying Channing Tatum just to be here with me, but that's a true sign of what love is, isn't it? Hannah, darling, I cannot in good conscience say I knew how this speech was going to be, because honestly, there's not enough time in the world to tell you how much I love you and everything about you. And this speech has changed a number of times, don't worry. So there we have it. But anyway, on the subject of how wonderful you are, give me a sec. Just cheers, buddy. On the subject of how wonderful you are, though, it is unfathomable to imagine what my life may have looked like had we not reconnected those 3.5 years ago. But it is everything that I have ever wanted. Spent the best part of the first 3 months talking every day, as I'm sure you're aware, Mum. And just reminiscing, sharing fond memories, discussing future aspirations with one another, reflecting upon when we thought we were adults back in our early 20s. Not quite so, we think now, but there we have it. One thing we did know, however, is that no matter how much time had passed, we still had a lot of love for each other and had so much in common. However, your smile, as an example, is as infectious, warm, loving, reassuring, a remedy to any bad day or day that just needs to be brightened up in general. Your laughter, the one where you're bordering on crying, makes everything better, and the way you look at me with all the love in your heart melts mine. So this is my promise to you. I'm almost done, so don't worry. I will continue every day on becoming the man that you see in me, and I will love you and support you and make sure that you feel loved and appreciated. Anyway, and finally, a big thanks to everybody here for joining us today. And I'm looking forward to spending this magical day and looking forward to the various levels of dancing that I will be witnessing tonight from everyone.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Shiv, and for other people who may or may not know this, Alex's first wife. I want to reiterate the point about those that weren't able to attend. I do have some special mentions in that list of Alex's first car, the deer that he hit with it.
The deer was fine. It was the car that was the problem.
Alex's second car, his manager's car, and of course the 2 parking bollards. He's always had my back, and he's always been the first to support me in whatever I was doing. I know that he's going to make an amazing husband, and that he's always going to be steadfast and reliable in whatever he does, provided you're not asking to turn up in time.
One of the phrases that has been at the forefront of every conversation during our, albeit short, time planning this wedding is our people. And you are our people. The people that we truly hold closest to our hearts, whom we couldn't dream of being here today without. And we are so grateful for you all. In an attempt to keep the speeches short and sweet, we couldn't possibly tell each and every one of you how we feel about you and what you've brought to our life together. So instead, there's a little card on each of your places. Please read them today, tomorrow, whenever feels right for you. And we hope that you'll hold them close and know how much we love you. To our parents and family, when Alex and I reconnected back in 2021, we talked for hours about what being a part of each other's families again would mean to us, and what it would look like and what it would feel like. We pictured everyone around one table, eating good food, laughing, chatting for hours over a glass of wine, and a highly competitive card game. To my girls, you look beautiful. I laughed to myself as I wrote this because I realised that most of the time we spend together is spent in our scruffs or in our pyjamas. No makeup and probably complaining that we're tired. But look at us all now. I couldn't have asked for 3 better women to be by my side today. You're the women who champion me in everything I do, everything I put my mind to, including planning a wedding in 3.5 months. And who never say, I told you so when it all goes wrong, but instead you say you deserve this and so much more when things go right. You're the girls who I can happily sit in a comfortable silence with, not that we ever do. You're the ones who have answered my calls at 4 a.m. to remind me that I am a strong, independent woman and tell me to go get some beauty sleep because I get really grouchy when I'm tired. My husband. A little under 3.5 years ago, we met again as 2 people who, for different reasons, were fearful of falling in love. 2 people who truthfully weren't looking for love. I'll never forget the moment that my phone lit up with that first message from you. And I was stood in the kitchen in that little flat that later became our home together. And I think it was about 3.5 seconds before I text Naomi, you will never guess who just messaged me. And then began our second chance. I think we both knew from that day that we'd be stood here today. Since then, you've stood by my side through the highs and the lows of the last 3 years. The highs reminded me of your total glow with the flow nature. And that it will be fine will undoubtedly be your epitaph one day.
From planning a wedding in 3.5 months, it'll be fine.
But no matter how much you love me, no love is ever going to come close to that for which you have for a Greggs sausage roll. But really, it's in the difficult moments that you learn the root of someone. It's in these moments that I realise that you're not only my happy place, but my safe place too. There are bound to be more ups and downs to come, but any time you feel frustrated, deflated or lost, I want you to remember the moment just after 1:30 today, when we became husband and wife. Let that feeling ground you and remind you that no matter what comes our way, I'll be right by your side.
I don't know what you've been told, but time is running out, no need to take it slow. I'm stepping to you toe to toe. I should be scared.